Hi, how are you doing? I'm Andrzej Nedoma, your high performance coach. And since energy is movement, I want to ask you two questions today that you hopefully will ask yourself as well. First, how do you move so that you have energy? Second, how do you move so that you show energy? Because we all know that the more you move, more sport you make, the more workout you have every day or every week, the more you have energy, because actually we generate energy when we have some sport. When we do the workout, we in fact generate the energy that we can share after the workout. I think this is brilliant news because I hear it so many times. Andrew, I do not have time for sport. And my experience, not my suggestion, my experience is that when you have a workout of an hour, for example, then probably you have much more energy during the day that you can go longer, more than an hour. So actually, if you train for an hour, you have 1 hour more during the day. So this time for sport is kind of gratis. It's free of charge because by moving, you generate more energy for yourself so that you can perform your day on a longer distance. So it's actually not your cost. It's your investment. So how do you move? What sport activity do you have in order to generate energy? I don't mean you need to do sport like skiing or snowboarding or you have to do the triathlons or some very, highly physically exhausting sport or engaging sport. If you walk around the house, it's okay. If you like yoga, whatever sport, whatever type of movement is good for you and you like it, just keep practicing that. And then the second question is, when I ask people who run companies, who manage businesses, how do you want to show up on stage, in front of people, in front of your clients, in front of your partners? They often say, well, I want to show strength. I want to be perceived as strong, energetic, and full of passion. So they talk about lots of adjectives that describe energy and this high intensity of life. And when I ask them, okay, so how do you actually do it? Then the answer is kind of more complex. So what I want to suggest is that you think how sport changes how you show up on stage. Because if you want to show up on stage energetic, because you want to be perceived as a person full of passion and energy, so how do you show energy on stage? And where can you get this energy from? And in fact, when you practice sport, when you train, this is exactly what you learn. To put yourself in this mindset that you apply or that you are in when you practice sport, when you run, when you swim, when you walk, when you do yoga, Pilates, whatever it is for you. Think about that. Sport is a great part of life of a business person, not of any person, but of a business person for sure. So that's my wish for today, for you to find your time in your calendar, in your week for sport, for physical activity, so that you can have energy and you can show energy to others. Have a great day. Bye-bye.